Hello everyone. So it is currently 16 minutes. Is it? No, it is 26 minutes until 6 o'clock on Monday, the 21st of April, 2025. So as you can see here, I just woke up, okay? And because I was sleeping here for about 5 hours. Yes, I do sleep in the afternoon. That's, that's just me. Anyways, a lot has already happened since I just woke up, and I have now discovered that the Pope is dead. Pope Francis has died earlier this afternoon at age 88, I think it was. So, rest in peace to the Pope. He has done a lot of incredible things over the course of his rule as the representative of the Catholic Church. And as a Christian myself, I am deeply saddened by this news because I look up to the Pope. You know, I I devote some of my time as a Christian to go to church. And one of the things that we pray for is for the popes, former and current. So, I am quite saddened with this news. So, yeah, rest in peace to the Pope. I hope he is, you know, he is spending the best time in heaven right now. But we are also going to talk about what happens next. Since Pope Francis is now dead, what's gonna happen next? Well, believe it or not, the Catholic Church conducts elections. So yes, you know where this is going. It is another election. So what exactly is an election in the Catholic Church? So what happens is that all 150 something popes, or it's 200, please correct me with a number of, no, not popes, cardinals, all 150 something cardinals, or maybe even 250 something cardinals, will be gathering in a single place called a conclave. And there will be multiple candidates who are all cardinals for the position of pope. All those cardinals will be put in a single place with no outside communication whatsoever. No phones, no laptops, no tablets, no nothing. Not even smartwatches are allowed there. And what they're going to do there is they will vote for someone who they think is best fit to replace Pope Francis. Now, that event is called a conclave. They are all going to vote for someone to become Pope. And whoever gets 2/3 of all the cardinals' votes will become the Pope. Yes, 2/3. 2 in 3 people must select the same Pope in order for that person to become Pope. So what system are they going to use? Well, most of them are very old, and if we're going to introduce electoral reform in the Catholic Church, it will make things a lot more complicated. So what they use is what a lot of countries use, including here in the Philippines: first past the post. They use first past the post to elect their popes. So what happens when no one reaches 2/3? Well, they're doing it again. They're gonna do it over and over and over again until someone reaches 2/3 of the cardinal's votes in order for that person to become pope. Well, since there is no outside communication, how are we supposed to know that someone has been elected pope? Well, after each conclave, all of those ballots are counted, and it is going to be declared if a pope has been elected or not. How are they going to do that? Well, all of the ballots will be gathered in a single place and then burnt. So no one will know, and there will be no record as to how many people voted for each candidate for pope. Yes, all of the cardinals' ballots are incinerated in a single place, and there will be some, chemicals to be put there alongside the incinerated ballots in order to signal if a pope has been elected or not. So, if black smoke comes out of the smoke, like if the smoke from a chimney, like there will be a chimney designated for the signaling of the pope election. What do you call this? If it's black smoke, it means no person has been elected pope, and they will do it again sometime again, like sometime over the next few days, or maybe even the next few hours. However, if white smoke comes out of that chimney, that means someone has reached 2/3 of the vote, and we now have a new pope. So yes, history has now told us that this might take a very, very long time. At one point in, I think, the 1350s, or somewhere around that time, it took 3 years for a single candidate to reach 2/3 of the vote. So yes, it might happen again, or it might not happen again. Who knows? We'll see how quick these elections will go, because there will not be just one election. There will be multiple. That's a simple guarantee. The only question is, how many will there be? Anyways, that is it for now. Thank you so much for watching. Rest in peace to Pope Francis. I will see you again next time. Bye-bye.